What is good, Boom Bap Nation? The historian back for an album review. Much like I probably already forget, but much like the Doja project and the Coast project, this is another one that kind of dropped out of nowhere. Let me go into it here real quick. Hold on. This artist was in my top five last year with the great and terrible. And on 8/18/2026, his 10th project, Precyce Politix, out of Durham, North Carolina, links up with Drugs Beats. On a side note, there's some MCs that need to hook up with Drugs Beats. They are making, at least for me, they're making some noise. Some really grimy boom bap production out of Drugs Beats, and you definitely feel it throughout this project. So, Precyce Politix, Drugs Beats release DRUG-POLITIX, the Agony of Victory. This may be on iTunes. I went ahead and the same time I purchased the Coast album and the Doza album, I purchased this one. I can't remember if it was $12 or $12.99 for the digital copy. So I will put the link in the description. Um, in the description, I'll put the links. You can find all the projects on Bandcamp from Precyce Politix. It does mention this is the third collaboration album with Grammy-nominated producers, Drug Beats, and they might have been part of the Great and Terrible. The picture on that's just a little too small. Maybe I can let me just kind of drift back. Let me just check it out real quick because it's possible. May not even be on here actually. Let's see. Sorry about that, folks. Just give me a second here. Yeah, it's not even listed on here. So, um, but 1 second here. Hold on. Um, yeah, Drug Beats had production on The Great and Terrible. So, but this one is fully produced um, by Drug Beats. So sorry about that, folks, but um, I'm just trying to pump out a ton of videos before the weekend. So, but yeah, this is another one that as soon as I saw it, there was no question. Didn't even listen to a track. But I was definitely excited to see Drug Beats was going to be part of this project. So let's get right into the track listing and then mention my tracks on here that I enjoyed. So track one, Because of Me. Track two, Carnivore. Track three, Accountability. Track four, Retaliation. Five is In Pieces. Six, Still a King. Seven, 80 is the track. Track seven, 80. Track eight, Off the Muscle. Nine, Take It or Leave It. 10, Safe Travels. 11, Pardon Self. 12 is Paranoia. 13, Before the Fall. 14 is The Exit. 15, The Long Way. And then Malls is featured on track 16, The Baptism. I don't see any other features on here other than that. Some of the standout tracks, Carnivore, Retaliation, Still a King, 80, Safe Travels, um, and The Baptism. But yeah, as far as, you know, this is another one of those projects. This is just another one of those projects where it just makes you feel good after listening to it, because much like I said about the Gambles, you listen to this and you're like, yeah, that's a fucking hip hop record. Drugs Beats just laces some of the best production, and hopefully there's an opportunity to see a lot more MCs, hook up with these dude with the it could be a team, I'm not sure, but hook up with Drugs Beats, because I know I did one with Sticker Raps. I did that review. That was Drug Beats. Shout to him, for sending that hoodie. But when you see a project attached to it with Drug Beats, you just know what you're gonna get. And you're gonna get some really really dope production, and it just sets the stage for the MC to showcase their skill, and to put the icing on the cake, so to speak, and make it a complete project. And that's what this is, man. This is just an absolutely dope project. Precyce Politix, Drugs Beats, DRUG-POLITIX, The Agony of Victory, released on 8/18/2026. Overall rating for this one is 4 mics. All right, stay tuned. A lot more album reviews coming your way.